the V1, and I love that car so much out of all my cars. I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite. I don't even know, really. I'm not sure. It would be hard to say what my favorite is. But that being said, I do love that car so much that this color scheme drew me to it. It's the same platform, obviously the same car. Let's take a look. Back up, Robbie. All right, so calm down. All right, so as you can see, I hope you can see, and close up of both, please. One at a time first.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, this here is the same as this. All right. It looks to be the same exact body, the same exact everything, even the shocks are in the same exact place, which I personally would raise them just because this car is already so flat that it's not going to really tip. I do like these tires, but again, they're not for this car. Not for this car. They're not bad tires at all. They don't bow. They grip on any surface. They're just very, very nice. They're accurate. They're good. I mean, will they last and stuff? I don't know. I imagine if you hit the side there, that stuff might break. I don't know. It's pretty thick, actually. A little thicker than the Italian, that's for sure. Wow, I might be wrong about that. I just remember looking at the Shogun, no, not the Shogun ones, the Italian ones, and they have that as well. People can do graffiti, whatnot. But yeah, these are the same exact bodies, and that's my point. And this being the V2, the original Shogun, which, a second. Oh, here we go. We got the V1, V2, and the Muraco that is based off of that. And again, these all have the same body, same arms, same everything. The Kronos has. These are all the same. So the only things that are different about these cars are the fact that the tires are different, and the Shogun is body is different. All the bodies are different, and like the Kronos as well. If we bring the Kronos out here too, you will see that it's all the same except for the body, tires, and gearing. Now that I brought up gearing, I want to touch base on something. Not touch something, that sounded creepy. But anyways, I'm hoping that the gearing is different than the Shogun. You know, this appears to be the same. However, the Kronos V1 and V2 I noticed was a little bit different. I thought, maybe it's just me, it could be. But I had fun with that car, with those tires. Whereas the V1, I actually put the Creighton Copperhead D-Boots tires because they suit that car, the V1, very well. However, I didn't do that to the, I didn't need to do that with the V2. It's a blast for a success, great car. But this here is one of my favorite cars. I probably already said that. I threw some Kaiju tires on it, and she's good to go. There's nothing else needed to be done. I did put some center diff fluid in there. I have played with the front and backs. Can't tell you exactly what's in there. I use 70 weight shock oil, and this thing has slammed many times on the tar, as I've said in my previous videos. That so far, to the point where the ESC wire frayed, and the wires, because the ESC runs on the ESC wire runs underneath the ESC. And so by slamming so many times, it frayed the wires, and then they began touching and making the car act wonky. I was up in the air, and it just kind of lost power for a second, but I was able to land it. And then at another point, it took off on me, and there was nothing I could do. I had to chase it and catch it, and that was a little bit fun. But yeah, other than that, and that was after a year of owning it. I mean, I've never had any issues other than maybe one broken toe link on this car. The Kronos is prone to breaking toe links constantly, which I believe they tried to address in the V2 version by just putting plastic ones in like these have in here. These are just plastic straight. Forgive me for the right here as well. Forgive me for the dirt. As you can see that right there. Okay, and then right here. And then you'll find the same thing on the Kronos. Now, let's just take these off. And yeah, like I said, here's the old Shogun. They moved the ESC, and like I said, there's the frayed wires. I rerouted the wire as well, so that wouldn't happen again. So yeah, there's like I said, from my right to the left is Shogun V1, Shogun V2, and now the Muraco that's supposedly based off of this. But if we look at the Kronos, you're going to see the exact same chassis body. Everything is the same. The only thing that's different is the gearing. So I'm wondering, and I'm kind of hoping, but even if I end up with another Shogun, that doesn't bother me, because I do love this car, especially with the color scheme, because I fell in love with this color scheme after owning it and driving it and watching it do standing backflips with ease with these kaiju tires. It's a little scary, but she can do it. She can almost do a double one, and I didn't change anything about it. The top speed in this is immense. It goes very, very fast, very fast. So I imagine, and I'm kind of hoping, just to either way it doesn't bother me, and I'm just anticipating to see if the gearing is just a little bit different in this one. Make sense to you, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense to me as well. So yeah. So there are those, and like I said, if you were to take the Kronos, so my Kronos V1 is laid up right now,